Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how Pablo Hidalgo decided to take Star Wars Theory's reaction about Luke Skywalker and practically bash him. Now, I'm guessing Pablo Hidalgo was, first of all, if you don't know who Pablo Hidalgo is, he's head writer of Lucasfilms. And he likes to go out and troll fans, bash fans, harass fans. He went after Star Wars Theory, one of the biggest. Shouldn't say one of the biggest. Star Wars Theory is the biggest Star Wars channel on YouTube. Now, I'm a fan of Star Wars Theory. Do I have some issues with him or criticisms? Sure, I can say I have some criticisms towards Star Wars Theory, but but how can I say this? Regardless of regardless of the few criticisms I have of Star Wars Theory, he's one of the best Star Wars creators out there, in my opinion. Sure, he tries to not get into, try not to talk about certain subjects like the Phantom Menace does, just to try to stay positive, and I respect that. I respect that about him. But at the end of the day, I am a fan of him. And I do enjoy his videos. I do enjoy his theory, especially his theory videos. They're interesting. He does have really interesting theories about Star Wars. So if you are really into Star Wars, especially into Star Wars theories, then go check out Star Wars Theory. So that said, like I said, he's one of the most positive Star Wars YouTube channels out there. And I remember seeing the episode of Mandalorian. Of course, I remember seeing all the episodes. But in this case, I'm specifically talking about the season finale. The season 2 finale of Mando. Sorry, I just put my phone in the charger. That's why you guys saw me doing this with my arm. But I saw the episode with Mandalorian. I waited early in the morning because I couldn't wait for my father. My father's condition with getting me Mandalorian is watching Disney, getting Disney Plus, that he wanted to watch Mandalorian with me. So I said, sure. Now I watched the Ahsoka episode and the Boba Fett episode first, before I saw it with my father. I purposely stayed up to watch it before seeing it with him, because I was so excited. The Boba Fett episode, I did not know Boba was going to be in that episode. The Ahsoka episode, I knew, and that's the whole reason why I stayed up. The reason why I saw the season finale, stayed up to see the season finale before seeing it with my father, so I ended up seeing those episodes with my father anyways, is because it was the season finale, and I was like, as a Star Wars fan, I could not just sit by all day and just wait. The anticipation was killing me already. As a Star Wars fan, seeing Luke Skywalker my favorite character out of all the characters and my favorite Jedi out of all the Jedi was magical. It was amazing. It brought so many good feelings that I'm kind of was kind of like Star Wars theory. I noticed that tears falling down my eyes. Now me crying wasn't as bad as Star Wars theory per se, but still, and that's not me knocking down Star Wars theory. But I was so happy to see Luke Skywalker again, and the first thing that I remember him being, I was like, oh, finally, finally I could see Luke Skywalker, and it brought so much joy and nostalgia with me that, yeah, it made me cry. And seeing R2-D2 made me cry, like, oh. So, when I saw Star Wars Theory tear down, and some other YouTubers tear down when they saw Star Wars Theory, like, Luke Skywalker and Mandalorian, like Star Wars Theory and Anna, that Star Wars girl, I felt that. Because, of course, I just watched it not so long before they did. Or at least I saw it not too long before seeing at least Star Wars Theory's video about it. And I was able to see that Star Wars girl's live stream where she broke down, like she was crying because she was feeling the same way as me, as Star Wars Theory, and other fans who were feeling. Being able to see your hero on the big screen, and them doing it right besides practically taking a massive dump on him like they did in the sequel trilogy, was so relieving. I don't know how I can explain it. It's one of those feelings that you will have to experience yourselves in order to really understand. And so seeing, like, I saw Star Wars Theory uploading this video recently, a few days ago. If you guys want to know more, just check out Star Wars Theory channel and some other YouTubers, because they touch on this subject matter. Especially over the years. Like, this is not the first time it happened. It happened over the years. That's what I'm saying. Also, go check other YouTube channels. But in this scenario, go check Star Wars series for sure to get more information about this scenario. Where Pablo Hidalgo, the top guy in, like, I think the story creating group for Lucasfilm, if I have it right, he decided to go on Twitter and say, and pretty much mock Star Wars theory, saying emotions are not to be shared. Like, there's a time. Well, first off, and then he tries to say that it was supposed to be just mocking. If let's pretend if it was just him mocking, harmless, him trying to make a harmless jab at Star Wars theory. There's a time and a place for everything. And if you were making a playful jab at Star Wars theory that was meant to be harmless, that was not the place for it. Because over the last few years, it's more obvious since The Last Jedi came out, people at Lucasfilm has been attacking fans for disliking practically anything that has come out of Disney Star Wars, calling us or ism. And that's part of the reason why the Phantom Menace came out. And Star Wars Theory essentially made a video of it. Like I said, go on his channel to get more information about his story. He waited a few hours to see if Pablo Hidalgo would apologize or take any accountability, whatever. But instead, Pablo Hidalgo put the whole emotions are not to be shared on the banner of his Twitter, blocking Star Wars Theory. Or he might have his account privated. I don't mean Star Wars Theory, I mean Pablo Hidalgo. He might have his account privated and just have add emotions are not to be shared. Or emotions are not to be shared as his banner. That was kind of a dick move. I've seen Star Wars Theory side, and I've seen people chiming in too, rushing to his defense, Star Wars Theory's defense. Now, I'm not pretending I know all the details, because I don't. But, like I said earlier in the video, Star Wars Theory is one of the most positive YouTube channels / Star Wars channels out there. Now, my issue with Star Wars Theory is that at first, it seems like he was just saying, oh, if you don't like the Star Wars, the Disney movies, the Disney Star Wars movies, get over it. Then when it was announced that Disney did not have, Kathleen Kennedy did not have a plan for the sequel trilogy, that they threw out George Lucas's story treatment, which would have been a better sequel trilogy than the one we got. And I went with their lack of a plan for the sequel trilogy. That's when Star Wars Theory's opinions flipped, it seems like, with the sequel trilogy, with Star Wars Disney Star Wars, I mean. And that's my personal issue when it comes to Star Wars Theory. Like, he would seem like, yeah, okay, whatever. They're just movies, per se. I mean, yeah, he still cared a lot about Star Wars, but he kind of came across like that before finding out that Kathleen Kennedy didn't have a plan for the sequel trilogy. So that's where I have, my frustrations comes with Star Wars Theory at the moment. But outside of that, I really don't have any issues with Star Wars Theory. I think, regardless of my frustrations with them, or / issues with Star Wars Theory, personally, I do believe that he's a pretty good dude. Now, I made a video of this subject before, but I felt like I was being way too harsh on Star Wars Theory and I took that video down because I did not want to be too harsh. Now, yeah, I just listed my one issue with him, and I felt like I was harboring on that and not focusing somewhat, enough on the positive. The positive thing is, I like his Star Wars channel. He has the biggest Star Wars channel out there. Yeah, sure, he's positive. And I do like his content, though. Regardless of my issues, I do like his content. So, and I do like his fan film, his Darth Vader fan film. The Darth Vader fan film was good. It was great. I don't care what Disney says. His Darth Vader fan film is canon to me. It is. So when Yeah, I've heard Pablo Hidalgo going after him saying emotions are not to be shared and making similar comments like that. I was like, really, Pablo Hidalgo? Really? You're going after the biggest YouTube channel in the Star Wars community. Really? Now, by the time of this recording, Star Wars Theory was on Chunk 3PO's channel. And he was with. And, they did a live stream yesterday. But, and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers was on there too. On that stream too. While Star Wars Theory was on the stream. And it was a pretty good stream. That has to be one of my favorite streams that I've witnessed in 2020. If you want to see the stream, I believe it's still up on the Drunk 3PO channel. And Drunk 3PO is a really good guy. I might not know him personally, but I go into his streams on Twitch and YouTube, and he has replied, like, responded to some my text I sent to him in his chats. I consider him as a friend. And Drunk, if you're watching this, I'm going to take a moment to shout out Drunk 3PO. Drunk, if you're watching this, thank you for all the content that you put out. Thank you for inspiring me to become a better person and a better content creator. You're one of those people that has inspired me to become a better content creator to help my game. And not only as a content creator, but as a human being in general. So thank you. And to Star Wars Theory, I'm sorry you had to go through this. I want to thank you for the entertainment that you have given me. I was, regardless of my personal issues with you, Star Wars Theory, at the moment, I wish more people like you were working at Disney. Disney, but also Star Wars. And what I mean by that is people who are genuinely passionate about Star Wars. I don't understand Star Wars, who lives, breathes, and dies Star Wars. Guess I'm willing to bet you if you were there, and if you were in control of the sequel trilogy, it would have been better than what we got. Honestly, would have. But yeah, Pablo Hidalgo, after going after Star Wars Theory, there were some people chiming in, bashing Star Wars Theory. And like, why would you do that? Like, don't you know that's stupid? Why would you go out and bash the fans that you're trying to make product to? And, oh, if you don't like our product, you must be an Israel. Bullshit. That's bullshit. My favorite movie, one of my favorite movies is Wonder Woman. The first one. I have not seen 1984 yet. That's a female lead. One of my least favorite movies is Rise of Skywalker, or as I like to call that movie, Rise of Palpatine. The ass is a female lead. I still like Star Wars episodes 1 through 7 really nice. Think 1 through 6 tells a cohesive story. I like episode 7 in isolation. And I do like Rogue One, a female lead. So before you guys say, oh, you're sexist, Rogue One. I know this is kind of like a long ass video, and I'm sorry about that. But this has to be said. I have to get this off my chest. But yeah, why? Clearly, and I've been hearing hearing things about Pablo Hidalgo going after fans like he did with Star Wars Theory for a while. I want to know he has got no repercussions. And I've heard that watching Star Wars Theory's live stream on one part of it, that they Lucasfilm tried to reach out, and they said yeah, and Theory said no. I don't accept your apology. And then Pablo Hidalgo goes out, and he says, as I pull up the video from Ryan from Arcade Outpost, I wish to clarify that my point that emotions are not to be shared was sarcastic self-mockery, and was certainly not intended to be hurtful to anyone, and I'm deeply sorry if that it was. As a lifelong fan, I appreciate fans expressing how they feel. It's what being a fan is about. Now, I don't believe that exactly, and a lot of fans don't either. It's kind of almost sounds robotic, and there will be some people that might be sincere that might say that. I don't think Pablo Hidalgo is one of those people. And from watching Star Wars Theory stream on Monday, all Pablo Hidalgo said, and I'm kind of slightly taking one, slightly quoting Star Wars Theory on this one. He said, "Hey, the Theory, call me." That was it. At least apologize. And Theory said that if he does talk to them, he's gonna record the conversation and let us know the updates. Truthfully, they don't deserve to get their apology accepted. And that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. Coming from me. Because I do believe everybody deserves a chance to grow, to mature, to learn, to move forward. But if they are going to keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again, they don't deserve Star Wars Theory to accept their apology. Because he might accept their apologies. Let's just pretend that he accepts their apology right now. It's not like they're going to do it again. Oh wait, they are going to do it again. And again, and again, and again. And that's why I'm saying that that they are not worthy of Star Wars Theory's forgiveness. Because they're just going to keep doing it over and over and over again. And guess what? That's a really good way to push away your fan base. You can't just rely on a few fans. Star Wars has been around for 40 years. Push away some of your lifelong Star Wars fans with the sequel trilogy, with the Disney movies, pretty much. But you brought some of them back with Luke Skywalker. And the moment that fans are excited about that, you're going to bash them and try to give us a fake apology, or if it or I should say a questionable apology. claiming it was supposed to be kind of like mockery and innocent mockery type deal, which was misplaced, mistimed. I don't buy that. A lot of people don't buy that. So, whatever you guys think about Star Wars theory, regardless if you guys like the guy or dislike the guy, regardless if you're a fan of the guy or not, you gotta admit at least one thing. Pablo Hidalgo should not have went after Star Wars theory for his reaction. For like Luke Skywalker returning. And nobody who works at a company, especially, should go after fans for disliking their product. If you do, you're only going to push those people away. You're only going to push those people away to the point where you will have no business. Because you forget, you might push people away, but they also got mouths where they can spread the word. And words means a lot. And actions too. We all create our own legacy. Our choices defines our legacy. Pablo Hidalgo is defining his legacy as hate toxic. It should not be like, lack of a better term, worshipped, looked up as is a better term. It should not be looked up as in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not for canceling anyone. And I'm not for anyone to lose their jobs. I do hope that he gets a demotion though. Pablo Hidalgo, I mean. Because for years he's been doing this. And finally Karma's been a bitch. Karma came up to him and bit him in his ass. It bit him in his ass. That's the thing about karma. Whatever good thing that you might do, karma will deliver good things in return. Whatever bad thing you do, karma will come around and be a bitch. So karma will give you exactly what you need. Karma will give you exactly what you need. It rewards you for being good. It essentially will punish you for being bad. I gotta ask you guys something. On Lucasfilm, if you guys watching this, who are going around bashing fans who dislike The Last Jedi, who thinks it's cool, or any Disney movie, and Star Wars movie that you guys may release, has any criticism towards you guys, Star Wars, like how your product. Do you guys really want to be remembered as a bunch of assholes who goes around bashing people, who simply criticizes your work, who wants to see you do better? Or do you want to be remembered as good people? Yeah, maybe not always doesn't only always make the best creative choices when it comes to your product, and that's fine. But where your fans respect you, where the fan base respects you, Which one sounds better? I will surely go with the second one. Anyways, I'm going to end this video, so what do you guys think about this video? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this video. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with us all.